So, I have a confession to make. Despite being a massive Harry Potter fan, despite owning all the books and reading them multiple times, I haven't touched them in 6 to 7 years. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that life happens and we don't get enough time. Even when we do, rereading takes a lot of effort and you end up quitting halfway. But some time ago, I was just scrolling through stuff and I came across someone who was talking about experiencing Harry Potter as an adult, and then it hit me. I miss that world. The magic, the characters, the feeling of escaping into Hogwarts, I miss all that stuff. So I thought, let me figure out a way to bring this back into my life without needing to carve out extra dedicated reading time, which frankly speaking, I don't have. And that's when I discovered something that totally changed my perspective on stories. I mean, I had heard a lot about audiobooks before, but I always thought it's just someone reading to me. How different can it really be? But then I realized I had so much dead time in my day when I'm physically occupied, like travel, gym, cardio, cooking. This is easily 2 hours of my day where my hands are occupied but my mind isn't really doing anything meaningful. So I thought, what if I use that time? Instead of another podcast on productivity or true crime, what if I dove back into that world that I love, that childhood nostalgia? So I decided, let me try the full cast audio editions of Harry Potter as an audiobook, start from book 1, The Philosopher's Stone, and see how it feels. But I was not prepared for the experience that I was having. I pressed play while working out in the gym and suddenly I'm transported to the Privet Drive, listening to the Dursleys and their normal boring life, then Harry landing on their doorsteps and the letters starting to arrive. I am absorbed. I am there. And that's when I understood audiobooks aren't just being read to when they're done well. It's like having a movie playing in your head, your imagination working overtime, creating all the visuals, but someone, an expert, is handling all the emotion, all the pacing, all the atmosphere. And because of that, I was experiencing Harry Potter again in a completely new way. The details I had ignored while reading, they hit differently. Small moments I had forgotten, they came back with so much more impact. Within a week, this became the thing that I looked forward to the most. My gym sessions became longer, more regular, because I just did not want to stop listening. But there was something specific about this version that made it even more special. About 3 chapters in, I noticed something. The voices, they were different, like actually different, not the same person doing impressions, but genuinely different voices. That's when I looked it up and realized this isn't your regular audiobook, this is what they call the full cast audio edition, meaning every character has a professional actor voicing them. Harry has his distinct voice, Hagrid has another, Hermione sounds different. It's basically an audio movie and this changes everything. When Harry talks to Ron, you feel like 2 different but best of friends talking to each other with amazing chemistry. When Hagrid shows up, his voice is so warm and real that you instantly connect with it. And when Snape speaks, you sense this coldness in the air that I can't really describe, but you feel it. And that Sorting Hat scene, forget about it. The voice, the personality and the way it speaks to each and every student, it felt like it wasn't preparing them to be sorted but me. Plus there's immersive sound design, meaning when someone is walking through Hogwarts, you hear those echoing footsteps. When spells are cast, you hear that magical whoosh. Quidditch matches have crowd sounds and wind. On top of that, each and every moment is properly built. Like one of my favorite moments in the books is when Harry sees Hogwarts for the very first time. It made me realize how much his life has changed in just one night. And there's original background music that builds atmosphere without being too distracting. Mysterious moments feel tense, emotional scenes hit harder. I checked the Audible page later for full cast information. These are proper theatre actors, voice professionals who have deeply studied these characters. You can tell how much work has gone into this. And I know if you've read the books, you might think, I already know what's going to happen, so I read it again. But trust me, it's like rewatching your favorite movie. You notice things that you missed. The way actors deliver certain lines makes you catch foreshadowing. Plus, lines land differently when performed with emotion. And if you've never read Harry Potter because 7 books already feels like a task, or if you tried reading and couldn't get into it, this honestly is the perfect entry point. You don't need to dedicate special time or focus, just play it while working or finishing your assignments or working out. All that dead time is now your reading time. Book 1, Philosopher's Stone, Book 2, The Chamber of Secrets, Book 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban are already on Audible right now. I've linked it in the description along with the cast details. You can go and check them out. So get good headphones and start it during whatever routine activity works for you. And just let yourself fall into the story. For me, it brought back the nostalgia I had been craving for so long, but now I am experiencing it as an adult with a completely new perspective. So try it out and let me know in the comments how it feels for you. I'd love to hear which moments hit you the hardest.